My name is Elena Johnson, and I am 32 years old, and I live in the middle of the constant noise and bright lights of New York City. For the last 5 years, I have worked as a senior marketing director at one of the biggest firms in the city, and my life was pretty much perfect until everything went wrong. I spent my mornings drinking strong coffee and my nights looking over data charts because I wanted to be the best at what I did. I loved the way the city felt under my feet and the way the glass buildings reached for the clouds. My office was on the 45th floor, and from there, I could see the whole world. I was known for being sharp and professional, and I never let my personal life get in the way of my career. My coworkers respected me, and I thought I had everything under control until Mark Miller entered the picture. Mark was 35, and he had this way of walking into a room like he owned the place, even though he was just another project manager. He had a smile that did not quite reach his eyes, and he was the kind of man who would step on anyone to get what he wanted. We were competing for the same promotion to vice president of marketing, and the tension between us was thick enough to cut with a knife. I worked harder than him, and I stayed later than him, but Mark was better at playing the social game. He would go out for drinks with the bosses while I was finishing my reports. I did not mind because I believed that hard work would always win in the end. When the chief executive officer announced that I was the one who got the promotion, I felt like I was on top of the world. I thought I had finally made it and that all my sacrifices were worth it. But Mark did not take the news well at all. He looked at me with so much hatred that it made my skin crawl. That was the moment everything started to change for the worse. It began with small whispers that I could barely hear when I walked into the break room. People would stop talking when I entered, and they would look at their phones or their feet. At first I thought it was just jealousy because of my new title, but it soon became much more than that. One afternoon, my friend Sarah, who works in human resources, pulled me into an empty conference room, and she looked worried. She told me that a rumor was going around the entire office that I only got the promotion because I was having a secret romantic relationship with the chief executive officer, whose name is David Sterling. I felt like I had been punched in the stomach because I had never even been alone in a room with David for more than 5 minutes. The rumor was specific and nasty, and it said that we had been meeting at a hotel in Midtown every Tuesday night for months. I knew immediately that Mark was the one who started it because he was the only person who had something to gain from ruining my reputation. I tried to ignore it at first because I thought the truth would eventually come out, but the lie grew like a weed in a garden. People who used to be my friends started to treat me like I was a villain. I would walk down the hallway and see groups of junior associates giggling and pointing at me. My authority was being stripped away because no one respected a woman they thought had slept her way to the top. I decided I had to do something, so I went to see the head of human resources to file a formal complaint against Mark. I told her that he was spreading false information and creating a hostile work environment. She listened to me with a blank face and told me that without proof, there was nothing she could do. She said that rumors are a part of office culture and that I should just focus on my work. This made me feel even more helpless and angry. I tried to talk to Mark directly in the elevator one morning, and I asked him why he was doing this to me. He just smirked at me and said that maybe if I was not so focused on my career, I would have noticed how everyone really felt about me. He told me that I was a fraud and that he was going to make sure everyone knew it. The next few weeks were a living nightmare for me. The rumor reached the ears of David Sterling's wife, and she showed up at the office one day screaming about how I was a home wrecker. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life, and I had to be escorted out of the building by security while everyone watched. David was furious because his personal life was being dragged into the dirt, and even though he knew the rumor was false, he started to distance himself from me to protect his own image. I was stripped of my lead role on the biggest account we had, which was for a massive beauty brand called Aria. They told me that they wanted someone with a cleaner image to represent them. Mark was given the account instead, and he walked around the office like he was a hero. I felt like I was drowning, and every time I tried to swim to the surface, someone would push my head back under the water. I spent my nights crying in my apartment and wondering if I should just quit and leave New York City forever. I felt small and broken, and I did not know how to fix it. But then I remembered who I was, and I remembered how hard I had worked to get to where I was. I realized that if I quit then Mark would win, and I could not let that happen. I needed a plan to take him down, and I needed it to be perfect. I started by looking into everything Mark had been doing since he took over the Aria account. I knew he was lazy, and I knew he liked to take shortcuts. I began to stay late at the office again, but this time I was not working on marketing plans. I was digging through the digital trash and looking at the logs on the company servers. I used my access as a vice president to look at Mark's expense reports and his communication logs. I found out that he had been spending a lot of company money on expensive dinners and trips that had nothing to do with the clients. But that was not enough to get him fired, because people in our industry did that all the time. I needed something bigger and something that would prove he was a danger to the firm. I spent hours every night for 2 weeks looking through his emails and his sent files. Then I found it. Mark had been talking to a recruiter from our biggest rival firm, which is called Global Reach Marketing. He was sharing confidential strategy documents for the Aria account to show them how valuable he was, so he could get a job offer from them with a huge signing bonus. He was literally selling our company's secrets to the enemy just to get ahead. I felt a surge of energy that I had not felt in weeks. I had him right where I wanted him, but I could not just turn him in yet. I needed to make sure he could not wiggle his way out of it. I decided to set a trap for him. I created a fake document that looked like a top-secret plan for a new product launch for Aria. I put in some very specific but very wrong information that would make any marketing strategy fail if it were used. I saved the document in a folder that I knew Mark would look at because he was always trying to steal my ideas. I titled it Aria Secret Strategy 2024, and I waited. 2 days later, I saw that the file had been accessed from Mark's computer. I checked his outgoing emails, and sure enough, he had sent the fake plan to his contact at Global Reach Marketing. He thought he had found the gold mine, but he had actually just walked into his own grave. I did not go to human resources this time because I knew they would try to handle it quietly to avoid a scandal. I wanted Mark to go down in front of everyone. I waited until the day of the big quarterly board meeting where all the partners and the chief executive officer would be present. Mark was supposed to give a presentation on the progress of the Aria account. I walked into the boardroom and sat at the back of the room and watched him. He looked so confident as he stood up and started talking about how he had revolutionized the strategy for the client. He was literally taking credit for the fake plan I had created. He showed slides with the wrong data and the bad ideas I had planted. I saw David Sterling frowning as he looked at the numbers because they made no sense. When Mark finished his presentation, I stood up and asked if I could say a few words. Mark looked annoyed, but he could not say no in front of the board. I walked to the front of the room and plugged my own laptop into the projector. I told the board that I was concerned about the security of our confidential information. I showed them the logs of Mark accessing my private folders, and I showed them the emails he had sent to our rivals at Global Reach Marketing. The room went dead silent as they saw the proof of his betrayal. I showed them the fake document and explained that Mark had been trying to sell it to the competition. Mark's face went from pale to bright red, and he started stuttering that it was a mistake and that I was framing him. But the evidence was right there on the screen for everyone to see. He had not only tried to steal my work, but he had also betrayed the entire company. David Sterling looked like he was going to explode with rage. He stood up and told Mark to leave the building immediately and that he was fired for cause. He also said that the company would be filing a lawsuit against him for breach of contract and theft of trade secrets. Mark tried to grab his laptop, but security was already at the door to stop him. As he was being led out of the room, I looked him right in the eye, and I did not smile, but I let him see that I was the one who had won. He looked like a beaten dog, and all his confidence was gone. After he was gone, the board members looked at me with a mix of shock and respect. David Sterling apologized to me in front of everyone for ever doubting my integrity. He told me that my position as vice president was secure and that he would personally make sure the rumors were put to rest. Over the next few days, the truth about Mark's lies spread through the office like wildfire. The people who had whispered about me now looked at me with shame and tried to apologize. I accepted their apologies, but I did not forget how quickly they had turned on me. I realized that in a place like New York City, you have to be your own biggest protector. I took back the Aria account, and I worked harder than ever to make it a success. The client was thrilled with the real strategy I presented, and we ended up winning an award for the campaign. As for Mark Miller, he was blacklisted from every major marketing firm in the city. No one wanted to hire a man who was known for being a thief and a liar. I heard he had to move back to his hometown in the Midwest because he could not afford his apartment in the city anymore. He lost everything because he thought he could destroy me to get ahead. I am still 32, and I am still in New York City, and I am more successful than I ever imagined I could be. I have a new office with even better views, and I have a team of people who actually respect me because they know I earned my place. Sometimes I think about those weeks when I was at my lowest point, and it reminds me that I am stronger than any rumor or any lie. I learned that revenge is not just about hurting the person who hurt you, but it is about taking back your own power and showing the world exactly who you are. The city is still loud, and the lights are still bright, but now I feel like I am finally the one in charge of my own story. I walk through the hallways of my office, and I do not hear whispers anymore. I hear the sound of people working hard, and I see the respect in their eyes. I have built a career that is based on truth and hard work, and no one can ever take that away from me again. I still drink my strong coffee every morning, and I still look out at the skyscrapers, but now I know that I belong here. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a survivor, and I am a winner. Mark Miller thought he could break me, but all he did was make me realize how much of a fighter I really am. I have moved on to bigger and better things, and my life is better than it was before all of this happened. I have learned to be more careful about who I trust, and I have learned that the best way to deal with a snake is to show everyone where it is hiding. The lessons I learned from this experience have made me a better leader and a better person. I do not let the small things get to me anymore because I know I can handle the big things. I am proud of the way I handled myself, and I am proud of the success I have achieved. The world is full of people like Mark who think they can take what they want by stepping on others, but they eventually realize that the truth always has a way of coming out. I am living proof that you can go through a storm and come out stronger on the other side. My career is thriving, and my life is full of joy, and I know that I have a bright future ahead of me. I am no longer the woman who cried in her apartment because of office gossip. I am the woman who faced her enemy and won. And that is a feeling that no amount of money or titles can ever buy. I look at the city skyline every night before I leave the office, and I feel a sense of peace. I know that I have done the right thing, and I know that I have protected myself and my company. The journey was difficult, and the path was painful, but it led me to a place of strength and clarity. I am ready for whatever challenges come next, because I know that I have the courage and the intelligence to overcome them. I am a vice president, and I am a professional, and I am a woman who knows her worth. I will never let anyone make me feel small again, and I will never let anyone tell me what I am capable of. I have found my voice, and I have used it to speak the truth, and that is the greatest victory of all. Sometimes on my way home, I pass by the bar where Mark used to go for drinks with the bosses, and I feel a little bit of satisfaction knowing he is not there anymore. I do not hold on to the anger because that would only hurt me, but I do hold on to the memory of what happened so that I never forget to stay alert. My life is my own, and I have fought hard to keep it that way. I am grateful for the friends who stayed by my side, and I am grateful for the lessons I learned from the people who did not. I am moving forward with confidence, and I am excited to see what the future holds for me in this amazing city. The story of what happened to Mark Miller became a cautionary tale in our office, and it served as a reminder that integrity is the most important thing you can have in your career. I have become a mentor to some of the younger women in the firm because I want to make sure they know how to navigate the challenges of the corporate world without losing themselves. I tell them to work hard and to be professional, but I also tell them to stand up for themselves when they need to. I want them to know that they do not have to put up with being treated poorly just to get ahead. My experience has given me a platform to help others, and that is something I am very proud of. I have turned a negative situation into something positive, and that is the ultimate revenge. I am no longer defined by the rumors that were spread about me, but by the work I do and the person I am. I have reclaimed my reputation, and I have earned the respect of my peers through my actions, and not just my words. Every day I walk into my office, I am reminded of how far I have come and how much I have overcome. I am a leader, and I am a friend, and I am a woman who is not afraid of the truth. My story is one of resilience and determination, and I hope it inspires others to never give up on themselves, even when things seem impossible. I am Elena Johnson, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. The city is still bustling, and the energy is still high, and I am right in the middle of it all where I belong. I have found my place in the world, and I am not going anywhere. I have built a life that I love, and I have protected it with everything I have. I am a success story, and I am proud of every step it took to get here. The past is behind me, and the future is wide open, and I am ready to take on whatever comes my way. I have shown that even in a place as tough as New York City, a person with integrity and grit can win against all odds. I am happy, and I am free, and I am more than enough. My journey is not over, but I know that I am on the right path. I have turned my struggle into strength and my pain into power. I am a woman of character, and I am a woman of substance. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a champion of my own life. I look out my window at the sunset over the Hudson River, and I know that I have made it. The colors in the sky are vibrant and beautiful, just like the life I have built for myself. I am at peace with who I am, and I am excited for what is to come. I have learned that the best revenge is living well, and that is exactly what I am doing. I have left the darkness behind, and I am walking in the light. I am a professional who has proven her worth, and I am a human being who has found her strength. I am ready for the next chapter, and I know it will be even better than the last one. My story is a testament to the power of the truth and the importance of standing up for oneself. I am proud to be who I am, and I am proud of the life I have created. I am Elena Johnson, and I am living my best life in New York City. The noise of the city no longer bothers me because it sounds like the rhythm of my own success. I am a part of this city, and this city is a part of me. I have conquered my fears, and I have defeated my enemies. I am a strong, independent woman who knows how to fight for what is right. I have achieved my goals, and I have surpassed my expectations. I am a role model for others, and I am a hero in my own story. I have found the courage to be myself, and that is the greatest gift of all. I am happy, and I am whole, and I am exactly where I want to be. The world is full of opportunities, and I am ready to seize them all. I have learned that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and you never give up. I am a survivor, and I am a winner, and I am Elena Johnson. I have taken the challenges of my life and turned them into stepping stones to my success. I have faced the fire, and I have come out refined. I am a woman of honor, and I am a woman of truth. I am living proof that goodness and hard work will always prevail in the end. I am ready for the future, and I am confident in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I am a leader in my field, and I am a light in my community. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a success. The city lights are shining bright, and so am I. I have found my purpose, and I am living it every single day. I am grateful for everything I have, and I am excited for everything that is to come. My life is a beautiful journey, and I am enjoying every moment of it. I have found my strength, and I have used it to build a life of meaning and impact. I am a woman who has made a difference, and I am a woman who will continue to do so. I am Elena Johnson, and I am proud of who I have become. I have shown that you can face the most difficult situations and come out stronger on the other side. I am a living example of the power of resilience and the importance of staying true to oneself. I am happy, and I am fulfilled, and I am ready for the next adventure. The city of New York is my home, and I am a part of its amazing story. I am a woman of excellence, and I am a woman of grace. I am Elena Johnson, and I am just getting started. I have learned that the obstacles in our path are not meant to stop us, but to help us grow. I have grown so much through this experience, and I am a better person because of it. I have found the power within me to change my circumstances and to create a better future for myself. I am a woman of vision, and I am a woman of action. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a success in every sense of the word. I am proud of my achievements, and I am grateful for the opportunities I have been given. I am living a life that is full of purpose and passion. I am a woman who has overcome, and I am a woman who will continue to thrive. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a winner. The journey has been long and the road has been rough, but it has led me to a place of great joy and satisfaction. I am at peace with my past, and I am excited about my future. I have found the strength to forgive those who have hurt me and the courage to move forward with my life. I am a woman of integrity, and I am a woman of truth. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a success. The bright lights of the city are a reminder of all the possibilities that lie ahead of me. I am ready to embrace them all with an open heart and an open mind. I am a woman of character, and I am a woman of substance. I am Elena Johnson, and I am living my best life. I have found the balance between my professional and personal life, and I am happier than I have ever been. I am a woman who knows what she wants, and I am a woman who is not afraid to go after it. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a leader. I am proud of the person I am today, and I am excited about the person I am becoming. I have found the joy in the journey and I am savoring every moment. I am a woman of strength and I am a woman of wisdom. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The city of New York is a place of endless possibilities and I am making the most of every one of them. I am a woman of excellence and I am a woman of grace. I am Elena Johnson and I am just getting started. I have learned that the key to success is to never give up and to always stay true to yourself. I have done that and I am reaping the rewards. I am a woman of honor and I am a woman of truth. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The future is bright and I am ready for it. I am a woman of vision and I am a woman of action. I am Elena Johnson and I am a winner. I have found the strength to overcome any obstacle and the courage to face any challenge. I am a woman of resilience and I am a woman of grit. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The city lights are shining for me and I am ready to take on the world. I am a woman of purpose and I am a woman of passion. I am Elena Johnson and I am living my best life. I am happy and I am whole and I am exactly where I belong. I am a success story and I am proud of every part of it. I am Elena Johnson and I am a champion of my own life. I am ready for the future and I am confident in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I am a leader and I am a light. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The bright lights of New York City are a beautiful reminder of all the dreams that can come true if you are willing to work for them. I have worked hard and my dreams are coming true every day. I am a woman of substance and I am a woman of character. I am Elena Johnson and I am a winner. I have found the joy in my work and the peace in my personal life. I am a woman who has found her balance and her strength. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The journey continues and I am excited to see where it takes me next. I am a woman of courage and I am a woman of truth. I am Elena Johnson and I am just getting started. I have learned that the best is yet to come and I am ready for it. I am a woman of vision and I am a woman of action. I am Elena Johnson and I am a winner. I am proud of the life I have built and the person I have become. I am a success story and I am living it every day. I am Elena Johnson and I am a champion of my own life. I am ready for the future and I am confident in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I am a leader and I am a light. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The bright lights of the city are a reminder of all the possibilities that lie ahead and I am ready to seize them all. I am a woman of character and I am a woman of substance. I am Elena Johnson and I am a winner. I have found the strength to overcome any obstacle and the courage to face any challenge. I am a woman of resilience and I am a woman of grit. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. The city lights are shining for me and I am ready to take on the world. I am a woman of purpose and I am a woman of passion. I am Elena Johnson and I am living my best life. I am happy and I am whole and I am exactly where I belong. I am a success story and I am proud of every part of it. I am Elena Johnson and I am a champion of my own life. I am ready for the future and I am confident in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I am a leader and I am a light. I am Elena Johnson and I am a success. I look at my reflection in the window of my high-rise office and I see a woman who has faced her demons and come out on top. I see a woman who has the respect of her peers and the love of her friends. I see a woman who has built something real and lasting in a city that can sometimes feel artificial. I see Elena Johnson and I see a winner. The revenge I got was not just about getting Mark Miller fired, but it was about showing everyone that a person with integrity can survive anything. I have been given a second chance at my reputation, and I am using it to be the best version of myself. I am a marketing executive and a vice president, but more importantly, I am a person of value. I am Elena Johnson, and my story is far from over, but for now, I can finally breathe and enjoy the view. Mark Miller is gone, and the rumors have faded, but the strength I found within myself will be there forever. I am a 32-year-old woman in New York City, and I have never felt more alive. I walk out of the building and into the cool evening air, and I feel like the city is greeting me. I have won my battle, and I am ready to live my life on my own terms. I am Elena Johnson, and I am free. My heart is light and my mind is clear, and I am ready for whatever tomorrow brings. I have learned that you cannot control what others say about you, but you can control how you respond. I chose to respond with strength and strategy, and it made all the difference. I am a woman of action and a woman of power. I am Elena Johnson, and I have found my way home in the middle of this big, beautiful city. I am happy and I am safe and I am a success. The story of the office hookup is gone, and in its place is a story of a woman who stood her ground and won. I am Elena Johnson, and this is my life. I have reclaimed my name and my dignity, and that is worth more than any promotion in the world. I am a survivor, and I am a champion, and I am ready to shine. The city lights are waiting for me, and I am ready to join them. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a success. My life is full of light and love, and I am grateful for every single moment. I have turned my trials into triumphs and my sorrows into songs. I am a woman of grace and a woman of power. I am Elena Johnson, and I am exactly where I need to be. The future is bright, and I am ready to walk into it with my head held high. I am a winner, and I am a success. I am Elena Johnson, and I am living my dream. The noise of the city is like a symphony to my ears, and the sights are like a masterpiece to my eyes. I am a part of this amazing place, and I am making my mark on it every day. I am a woman of excellence and a woman of truth. I am Elena Johnson, and I am just getting started. I have learned that the most important thing is to be true to yourself, and the rest will follow. I have been true to myself, and I have found my way to the top. I am a woman of honor and a woman of character. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a success. The journey has been worth it, and I would not change a thing. I am proud of who I am, and I am proud of what I have achieved. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a champion of my own life. I am happy, and I am free, and I am ready for the next adventure. The city lights are shining, and so am I. I am Elena Johnson, and I am a winner.